Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to today's Tarot Love Read. My name is Morty. I'm excited to have you guys here. Sorry, I have to clear my throat. So today is February 4th, and it is 11:22 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'm excited to do today's read. Let's get right into it. Sorry, I had a little frog in my throat. So I hope everybody's doing great. Yeah, hope you're off to a beautiful start today. February 4th, I mean, time is cruising by so quickly. I mean, January went by just like that. And I know February seems to be going by pretty quick too. I welcome spring. I do. I welcome the warmer temperatures. Seems that the older that I get each year, I get that much more burnout on cold temperatures in the winter. It's kind of funny. All right, so the first thing I want to do on today's, sorry, my music keeps shutting off, affirmation read is, I just want to pull and see what the opening affirmation is, taking us into today's love read. And yes, we have a fantastic affirmation. The number 24 reduces to the number 6, powerful number. We drew the affirmation of magical powers, one of my personal favorites. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. Wow. That's pretty powerful. So somebody out there calling out to the universe, right? Been working your magic, right? Now you want to understand it. You want to understand its secrets, right? You want to understand, oh, I get it. I think I get it. I think what you want to understand is it real, right? Is it real? Or is what I'm experiencing, feeling, and what I'm aware of on a highly spiritual level, right? Is that real? Whatever it is that you may feel highly intuitive about in your life, right? Is that real? You're asking the universe to show you. I get it. That feels good. Yeah, I'm glad that came to me. Glad my guides sent that to me to share with all of you. Yeah, so I don't know if, for somebody out there, maybe you've been like highly intuitive, right? And, to the point to where it's like you appear crazy at times, even if you're just keeping it to yourself. It kind of defies logic, right? Yeah, you're literally just going by feeling, and it's like every time you've tried to bring that into the 3D, right, and make it tangible and real, shut down. Which, honestly, maybe just makes you question things and your own intuition that much more. Of, is it truly real, or is it all just in my head? Magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. Yeah, it's powerful. I've never understood that affirmation to that depth or to that degree. Okay, so I'm doing today's tarot read with my Crystal Vision tarot set. It's my favorite set. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to see what the opening energy is taking us into the read today. And our opening energy taking us into today's tarot love read, February 4th, 2019, is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. This is a card about manifesting, right? It's if you look at the figure in the card, she's been working in the field, right? Working hard to manifest, right? To bring whatever it is she's trying to create into her 3D, right? Into her world. And she's surrounded by these Seven Pentacles, right? She's worked hard for those, and she's now earned those. And now she's taking time to enjoy those pentacles, right? This is the universe letting somebody out there know that wherever it is you're trying to spend your energy, whatever it is you're trying to manifest and create in your life, it's manifesting. I'm going to turn the music down just a titch. Okay, tell us more. Tell me more. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, this can be somewhat of a limiting energy. It can represent the energy of arguing, right? Nobody's really out to hurt the other person, but there's still arguing and bickering going on. I don't know, sometimes, and it just depends on the energy that I'm feeling at the time, but I'm not really feeling such a combative kind of energy with this card. Because what I kind of feel this card is pointing out is this is it's not really arguing. It's kind of just going back and forth, but it's kind of enjoyable in some strange way. Maybe because of the growth that comes from it. Yeah, I'll have to have more cards laid out and kind of see what I feel with that card. Okay, and now we have the card of Judgment. This is a good card. It's a good energy. Anytime this card comes out, what it tells me is that judgment is coming to an end for somebody, right? So judgment in any of its forms, whether it's us judging somebody else, or others judging us, or us judging ourselves. They're limiting energies either way, and this is the dissipation of judgment, the ending of judgment. Okay, we now have the Eight of Swords. This is a limiting energy, right? It's a self-bound energy, self-induced. In a way, she's somewhat paralyzed by fear, right? She looks like she's held captive by these ravens that they have her tied off, but really, she's not tied up very tight. Her binds are pretty loose. She could break free at any time, remove her blindfold, make her way out of those swords. But for whatever reason, she's choosing not to. Choosing to stay stuck. It's that energy. Okay, now we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, this can be a pretty limiting energy. This could be the energy of feeling like somebody has stabbed you in the back, right? Maybe somebody had an unfair advantage. It's limiting. This is coming in under the Eight of Swords. Okay, we've got a lot of swords in today's read. Now we have the Nine of Swords, right? As if the Eight of Swords wasn't enough. Nine of Swords, right? She is truly paralyzed by fear at this point. It's got 8 swords sticking in the ground around her, right? This 9th sword is laying down on the ground. All the ravens are perched on these swords, right? And this raven is just waiting for her to pick up this last sword and stick it in the ground so that she can allow this energy to pass. That's what has to happen before this energy can pass. She has to pick that last sword up. More swords. Now we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is coming in under the Five of Wands. So this too is a pretty limiting energy. This represents the energy of heartbreak and loss. Right? Somebody getting their heart broken, sadness and grief. It's coming in under the Five of Wands. Too many cards. Okay, we now have the Star card. This is also known as the card of Aquarius. It represents the energy. So some of you may be in a relationship with an Aquarius, or some of you may be an Aquarius. It represents the energy of all your hopes and dreams. The figure here in the card, she stands underneath 8 stars, right? 8 representing infinity, right? Good luck, power, strength. She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land, representing her balance of mind, body, and spirit, her balance of her subconscious, her balance of her presence here on earth. Right? She's making a wish, and she's pouring out from these cups. She's pouring 1 cup into the water, 1 cup on dry land. I don't know, it kind of strikes me as a balanced manifestation. And that's coming in under Judgment. Okay, we have the Devil card, which is also the card of Capricorn. So some of you may be in a relationship with a Capricorn, or maybe you are a Capricorn. You can see Pan here in the figure, here in the card, right, in the background. He's playing his flute. He's trying to play a tune, right, that really attracts and kind of woos her over here underneath this pomegranate tree, where she'll lie and partake of the fruit. It looks like he's doing a pretty good job. So what this card represents is this can represent our passions, right, our ego, things that maybe we're too passionate about. Sometimes it can even represent addictions for some people, right? So I need to mention that. The other thing that it represents, right, is if it's part of the ego, it represents fears. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it. This represents fear in this reading. Right? It's fear for somebody. And the Devil is coming in under the Eight of Swords. And now we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. The man on the horse, right? He's been on the horse all day long. They've been out in the heat of the sun. The horse is tired. He's been carrying this man and this man's burdens. And I don't know, there's a lot of burdens on there, so maybe he feels like he's been carrying the burdens of others as well. Right? This is that journey coming to an end. It's a bleak-looking card in some ways, right? But it means that it's coming to an end, which is a good thing. And that's coming in under the Five of Swords. Okay, he came right out pretty quickly. we now have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is coming out under the Nine of Swords. King of Pentacles, he didn't become the king overnight, right? He became the king from experiencing life, right? He's experienced life's victories, also life's setbacks, failures, and disappointments. He's overcome them all, right? It's made him stronger. I mean, he's sure-footed. He's on a solid foundation, right? He knows what he represents, knows who he is, knows his strength. It's that kind of energy. So this can be an earth sign for some of you. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Male energy, right? So some of you may be in a relationship with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Beautiful. Popped right out of my fingers. Now we have the Ace of Wands. And this is the energy taking us out of today's read. Right? Aces represent beginnings. Right? What kind of beginning is this? What do the colors tell you? Right? What do the images tell you? This is a vibrant beginning, right? It's a passionate beginning. It's an exciting beginning. It's an innovative and a creative beginning. I don't know. It's like, it just screams passion to me. It's very exciting for somebody. Okay, so I have the cards laid out now. Give me just a minute to take a look at them. I just need to see what I see and feel what I feel, and then I can share the read with you. Yeah, so I'm kind of filling a story here, right? So I'm just going to kind of share the story with you. Yeah, but so behind this story, right, we're calling out to the universe. Because I kind of feel like this is a story that somebody has experienced. One or two people, right, that you've been through. But there hasn't been anything direct in the 3D, really. So, I mean, there's just a lot of intuition going on here, right? So magical powers, give me the truth, right? Show me magic secrets to me now show, right? So you're asking for confirmation. So it's one or two people, right? One or two people that have been manifesting, working hard, creating together, right? Manifesting spiritually. Maybe not necessarily manifesting together in the 3D. So along the way, along this path of this journey, right, there's been a series of different experiences and emotions that both of you have went through. Right? There's been this arguing and this debating, you know, some fighting back and forth, right? Nobody really out to hurt the other person, but nonetheless, they're strong words, right? So they throw people off. What does it bring? It brings the Three of Swords, right? Heartbreak and loss. Feeling that. It's a pretty limiting energy. Okay, what happens after that? It's the end of Judgment. Judgment coming to an ending, right? For whatever reason, like two people coming together with some kind of understanding, right? Maybe it's an intuitive understanding, right? From the heavens above, right? Maybe communicating telepathically. but operating strictly on intuition only. For some of you, it could be with an Aquarius. But because of everything that's transpired, and because there are, I think for somebody out there, right, because there are things that are just not known, right? Not known in the 3D, right? We feel energy, we feel unconditional love, right? We feel that, you feel that spiritual connection, right, to one another. But yet there's, anytime there's there's been an attempt to connect, right? It's just, it's been pain, a very painful experience, right? So painful that it's brought fear into the picture, right? Fear of misunderstanding, fear of, I don't know, fear of rejection, fear of being wrong, right? Fear of looking like a fool. So on a very positive note, right, for these two people, whoever this is for, the energy of feeling like, you've been stabbed in the back, right, of maybe questioning and wondering what somebody's true intention was, that's cleared up now. There's an understanding that's come from that, right, and there's this healing, this color in the middle, right, just swirling between the two, right? Gradually just healing both of them, right? This journey coming to an end, right? The period of wondering and questioning, wondering if somebody has your back, or if they're out there to lift you up, if they're out to beat you down, right? Coming to an end. There's still some fear. There is. There's still that ninth sword that's laying on the ground, right? So somebody out there, you just need to pick up that ninth sword. I don't know. I mean, if necessary, use it as a crutch to help yourself get up off the ground, right? She's paralyzed by fear. The ravens are all waiting for her to pick up this ninth sword. You have to pick up this ninth sword and allow that energy to pass, so that you can now take on, right, this King of Pentacles energy, right? Or maybe you have a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn coming into your life, right? Maybe you're in a relationship with one. But that ninth sword has to be picked up first. That ninth sword picked up in order for this beautiful new beginning to blossom and start. Pretty exciting. Okay, so I've done the read here. Now I just want to look at it and I want to see if there are any areas where I think maybe we should ask for some further clarification, right? Just to peel back another layer and go a little bit deeper into the story. So first thing I want to do is I want to ask about this King of Pentacles over here. Tell me more about King of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords represents the energy of walking away from something, right? Person, place, or thing. So, and this is coming down on the King of Pentacles. So it leads me to believe maybe that this King of Pentacles, You know, they need to walk away from something in their life, lay down their swords, walk the other direction, walk to where the clouds are parting, right? Brighter skies. Okay, now I want to ask about the star card. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune coming in on the star card, right? So Wheel of Fortune represents change, right? So whatever, for somebody out there, whatever all these hopes and wishes and dreams are that you have, right? It brings tremendous change into your world. All kinds of change. It's beautiful. It's also a reminder to make sure that we're managing our energy effectively, right? This is a time to be living life with gratitude, right? Or that we're resonating in a higher vibration so that this change that's coming in is coming in at a time when we're resonating high. So it's very positive and favorable change, right? As much as possible. Just a little heads up. It's good. That's good insight for all of us. Okay, I think we're done with today's read. Yeah, this is a beautiful read. Yeah, an interesting story, you know, of just a lot that has happened, and there being a lot of confusion, a lot of misunderstanding when it's all said and done, right? But there's been so much magic to it, right? It's been magically powerful and beautiful. However, right, somebody calling out, saying, magic secrets to me now show, right? I need to know. I need to understand in the 3D. Can't just be feeling and intuition anymore. I don't know. That's what I think is being said for somebody out there. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me on this read. I think it was a good little daily love read today. Lots of messages in here. Thank you for all the comments, likes, subscribes, and shares. You guys are the best. Thank you for what you're allowing me to create with this channel. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I mean, it's the light in my life, truly. So thank you so much. Thank you for all of you who have donated and contributed towards the channel. Your donations make such a difference for me. Truly, I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. And also for all of you who have ordered personal reads. You too are what make it possible for me to have this channel. So thank you so much. Thank you all for giving me the opportunity to give of myself to all of you. You guys are the best. Thanks.